In spite of your voice and your health, we really appreciate you being here today and showing true leadership. Quick questions, yes, no. Auditing the Fed, balance the budget amendment that is proposed that offers a
I believe it goes, sir, Charlie would understand, yes.
Right, there's one that's 18% spending cap, there's another one that's 20% spending cap of GDP. And lastly, the debt limit. I know that there's a lot of negotiation going on. Some are strong, no way. Some are saying yes, if. What is your take on that? Are you negotiating with others, or is it a strong no?
We have to. I mean, I will listen to all of it, and I will tell you we're still gathering information. And I will tell you there's a lot of information to gather on this issue. I will tell you that if in fact they want me to do anything like that, there better be some very serious reductions and cuts. But the way it's been over the last 3 or 4 years, they just would raise it and keep going and never go back and address what the core issue is, and that is the spending. We have to get our spending under control. There is no way we can keep on this path. That's why I brought these charts. I want you to have the truth, what's going on. It's really, it's daunting when you look at the breadth of that. Let's come into the middle of your shot real quick.
I'd like to talk about 3 things that nobody else is talking about. Spending our debt is the #1 problem, but we're also over there fighting a war that we will never win. I read the Bible, and from Genesis all the way through Revelations, they're killing each other. If you don't believe that, look at history. In history, everybody has invaded them. Nobody has changed his thing. Not even Jesus Christ made a change. He brought Christianity to the Gentiles. Get out of that war that we can't win. Yep. Bin Laden defeated the Russians, and if you look at what's happening right now, we're doing the exact same thing that they are. We're spending ourselves until we're going to collapse. The Russians put their military all over the world. They ran up a debt they couldn't sustain. They collapsed to their own weight. If we don't get the debt under control, we're going to do the same thing. Another war we're fighting that we're never going to win is this war on drugs. We're spending all of our police force and all of our resources filling prisons with people that we should be treating in hospitals. I would rather give that person free drugs than have them come into my home and steal to support a habit. If we legalize it, we can control the prices, we can control it. As long as we keep it illegal, the bad guys control it. The other thing is the military. Nobody's talking about cutting the military. I spent 13 years in the Air Force, and I guarantee you there is waste in there. I guarantee. My wife just retired from the Department of Defense. There is so much waste in the DOD. These are the areas that can really make a difference, and they can make a difference tomorrow. Please look at these things very closely. This is where we really need to make the changes.
Okay, you know, we did get some of it this year. We looked at some of the duplicate lists and stuff like that. This young lady back here.
This is perhaps a sacred cow, but has the U.S. House ever considered defunding those areas in which the U.S. government has no congressional authority, such as the Department of Education? Washington Department of Education, the money. Somehow the money is distributed back to the states, but they manage to lose about $80 to $100 million a year. You have no congressional authority, no constitutional authority to have a Department of Education. It belongs on the state level.
We are looking at every agency, and there are some that may find that they are duplicative or they are not best served at that level. There are a lot of state issues, or what I believe are state-related issues that are being funded by the federal government right now, and we're looking at them.
How about the UN too?
wants to stop paying Social Security.
There was a bill to, unfortunately I voted for it, but it didn't pass. We were actually getting money that the UN said was ours, that they're holding us over 100 million, 180 million.